I'm Todd Grish. Alexander
This bout is
a lot of pre-match drama. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Perfect counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. And he scores with the counter. Well done with that counter shot. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
If you are on the losing side of this fight and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking to fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. How about that time counter shot? That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. Left hook just missed. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. So much firepower here. Good counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
These are
There's the bell for round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you up.
That counter punch caught him clean. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute of this.
On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice job. A I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
They exchange punches. He parries the right jab away. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Perfect. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
They believe their fighter has it.
There's the bell to start round 4. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of defense here at all. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
On to the 5th we go. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He misses with that straight left. Do you believe what we are seeing? The big Ukrainian in big trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? There's the bell to start round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Caught him. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need it. And there's the bell for round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. A big whiff with the right hook. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Good counter punching halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Jab misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Catch and shoot. Pretty dominant round there. And we enter the 8th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Nice counter punch. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed...
And down goes Alexander Usyk. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Where?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
Fight on my grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on my